What's up, guys? Welcome back. This Majin of the Forsaken Kingdom. We're going to be doing the next optional area. In the previous video we focused on completing the moving bridges section, and now we are going to actually head on towards the Bala'm Labatory area in this video. And this will be the last video that I'm going to be doing for part 2 of the game, and then we'll be heading into part 3 of the game. So a whole new world to explore. We're just going to pick up a few items that we're missing right now from this new optional area. So that's where we're going to be heading on right now.
I can't do too far.
See, these enemies are a lot easier to take down now that we've gotten a lot stronger. They're like kind of a pushover. I can actually kill 2 of them pretty easily now. Before, I was telling you before how it's just, you know, almost impossible to kill 2 of them at one time without having Teotl with you. But, you know, it's pretty easy now. And you'll notice how Teotl is actually stuck. I had to actually go back and retrieve him. Boy, you hit me hard there, didn't you? Takes care of that. I don't stand a chance. Anyways, I'm gonna cut the video here pretty soon because I just don't want to spend time moving all the way back. We already know where the Bala'm Labatory is, so I'm just gonna get straight to that section. I can't even save right now because I'm not even with Teotl. Teotl's actually all the way back there, so that's where I kind of, you know, cut that part out where I was going back to retrieve him. So here we are finally in the area, and this area is a little bit, you know, different, I guess. Okay, here we are, the Bala'm Labatory. You want to save right here. Now this area is going to be another one of those challenging puzzles. There's actually 3 sections to it, and it's actually a very small area, but it's really challenging. You remember when I told you before about using, you know, the nodes, placing the nodes, you know, in these little circles to create electricity? Well, this time you're not going to have that handicap. You're going to actually have to be able to anticipate exactly where to place these electrical nodes so you can get the electricity to, you know, activate the generators. You won't have the little circles, you know, to help you in that. So it's going to be it's going to be difficult. And it took me a while to actually figure it out. So. first thing you want to do is grab this one lone chest right over here, obviously. And then right at his head, here's the room we're going to be doing. So it says electrical device warning, a large amount of electricity is needed to move electrical devices, handle with care. Yeah, we've already heard that before.
This facility apparently did various experiments with something called electricity. But now the electricity doesn't run here, and nothing moves. If only the Majin had his lightning powers, we could open the doors and lower the elevators.
Which we do now, so now we can finally get on with this puzzle. So what we have to do is we have to somehow get Teotl inside this area where I'm at. And the only way to do that is to activate the generators, obviously, so we can open the door for him to gain access. Now the first thing you want to do is you want to pick up these nodes, and you want to create a path from there. You can see there's a hole right over there where the first node is. Right behind that hole in the wall is where Teotl is. So you want to create a pathway that'll start up this generator on the right here, the one that I'm closest to. And it's easier said than done, believe me. I've tried this a lot of times and it's difficult, but if you do it just right, it'll create lightning and it'll strike the generator. And that'll give us access to this next door.
Great.
And we're going to talk to this bird right up here. We got 3 items left.
According to sources, the civilization of the Old Kingdom was all built by studying the Majin's power. They made electricity, the power machines from the Majin's lightning, and forges and gunpowder from his fire. It even says the Majin used to move the machines and light the forges himself.
Boy, that bird has a horrible voice. Okay, now this part, there's actually a part that I actually skipped in this video, and I really apologize for that. I can't believe. I went back and looked at my footage, and I noticed that it wasn't correct. So you'll see how I'm trying to generate this start up this next generator over here so we can let Teotl in. But there's actually one part that I skipped out of the footage, and since I sold the game, I can't go back and redo it, so that kind of sucks. But you'll see it. I'll explain to you exactly what I skipped after we let Teotl in here.
I did great!
So now Teotl's in the room, and now we can. Now you can see that generator is powered right in front of me. That's the part that I actually skipped. You actually have to and there's the memory shard. But you actually have to make a pathway from that hole, and you have to actually make it go around the corner, and you have to power up that generator first before you can gain access to a lever that will, or a lever that will make a platform. It's like a little elevated platform that you can jump onto, and over on the other side you'll find another one of these nodes that I'm holding, and the only way to be able to gain access to the other generator, to be able to let Teotl in, is you have to have this extra node. So I'm sorry I missed out on that, if that's confusing or not, but you can probably look up other guides and whatnot. But that's one of the parts of my whole playthrough that I forgot to record. I actually recorded it, but I guess I lost the footage somewhere, and if I sold the game, so I can't go back and redo it. So then the next thing we got to do is obviously regenerate this to activate the elevator.
I did great!
And this level was pretty much almost complete. The first part that was really difficult was trying to activate all of those generators in that one room. Now we're on the top area where we can actually gain access to our valuables. There's one chest right up here, and you can see there's a white chest right over there as well, which is another outfit piece, which is pretty nice. Some pretty cool upgrades in this little room, in this little area. And this is actually the first piece. Let's see. Yeah. Oh yeah, the bandit's hood. That is absolutely an essential item in this game, and that's why I said this area has a really some nice valuables. That item, the bandit hood, actually enables you to increase your chances of getting more friendship shards. So in a way, it's almost like double EXP. I mean. I used it at the end of the game. I used the bandit costume completely at the end of the game to max out my character's levels, because it's a lot more easier. You gain more friendship shards and more life shards for having those different pieces. So that's definitely one of an important item in the game to get for a costume piece. Now we're going to get this last one. This last treasure right here is a red fruit, which is actually a strength fruit. But the real valuable prize in this place is that bandit hood, obviously. That's what you want to come here to get. And of course, if you're going to master the game and, you know, getting all the items, you want to get all the fruit as well too. So. Mon strength has increased.
Stronger now.
Now that's a new move that he just learned. And now that's it. We got all the items. 16 memory shards is what you should be having at this point in the game. And we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 strength. And I think we only need like 4 more, I believe. And that's it. Now we have to escape this area. The same way we came in. And that's pretty much it for this area. This video is going to be another short one. In the next video, we're finally going to focus on entering the third section of the game. And I have to say, the third section of the game is a hell of a lot of fun. There's quite some awesome puzzles that you'll be introduced to, and some interesting things. So look forward to that. And I'll see you guys next time on Majin and the Forsaken Kingdom.